can't believe we found ourselves in the path of that Viper again. I hope it's for the last time.
Sooner or later, we'll put an end to her shenanigans. Permanently.
You're back? What do you want?
What are the links between the Dutan Empire and Thélème?
It was in Thélème that San Matthias was born and taught the way of the enlightened, the ways of true faith. His disciples saw the good word and the teaching of magic carried as far as Dutan and converted the Emperor. He became the champion of the way of the enlightened and became its most faithful and fervent representative on Ghakan. Since that day, our two nations have been allies, united in their faith and their interests in the face of the rest of the world.
What can you tell me about your nation?
The Holy Dutan Empire was once the greatest empire on the continent, almost as great and glorious as the Astrian Empire. Alas, discord arose among the nobility, and our faith was used by the vilest among them to turn their backs on the Emperor. Ever since, the Empire has been plagued by civil war, which has weakened us. Families tear each other apart and clash. Neighbors kill each other. We lost territory to the south, and we were unable to join the other nations that set foot on your island. However, I'm confident that our Emperor shall restore order and the greatness of the Dutan Empire.
What does your role as ambassador here in Peren consist of?
Like any other ambassador, I represent the interests of our nation before the Prince de Vespe. The congregation of merchants and its assembly of small city-states gained prominence on the continent. We would have liked them to show us more support against our enemies in the Alliance, but unfortunately they value their neutrality. My role is therefore to ensure that our economic and diplomatic exchanges are as beneficial to our two nations as possible.
We were told that it was not possible to travel to your country.
Well, it's indeed not advisable to go there, especially when arriving from this side of the border. Trade is still free with Ptolemy, but this is no longer the case with our other neighbors. Too much contraband entered by this means, and too many fugitives, frightened by the civil war, left the country. We still trade, of course, but any trade is highly monitored and must be duly validated by the Emperor.
We shall leave now.
Goodbye.
Fool dares to attack a Deves.
Dear friends, what a pleasure to see you again. Do you wish to discuss something? Thank you.
latest fashions and our embroideries.
Please, someone, give me some.
Ah, I see. We'd always...
I wish we had saved Jacquemus. He wasn't the best of men, but he didn't deserve to end like that. May the Enlightened hold him in his holy keeping. At least we have won the support of the Father Cardinal, and believe me, that will be useful.
See you later.
It's my...
There's the coast. We'll finally be able to set foot on land.
You're back? What do you want?
Were you able to present the evidence we gave you to the Prince de Vespe? What did he think?
I have indeed informed him of what was going on. And I have also sent a message to the Emperor himself. He was very impressed by your courage and sends you his thanks for saving our nation from this devious attack. As for the Prince, he was extremely interested in the documents I showed him, especially those regarding Zahid. The Alliance ambassador has been summoned, and Zahid will no doubt be banished in the next few days.
It's another blow for Kurnaz. I hope he won't soon forgive her her failure.
I don't think you'll be seeing her anytime soon. The Prince has also assured me that he will send scouts to the other ruins near the borders to make sure that nothing happens there. I've obviously told him about your pivotal role in this matter, for which he is grateful.
We shall leave now, Your Excellency.
Goodbye.
Let's show them what we're made of!
can't do it.
How dare my uncle imagine, even for a moment, that I could become his concubine? That lecherous and misguided old man. Ugh. And to think that my parents wanted to protect his reputation by keeping his sick fantasies from me.
That side mission was wild.
Good boy.
See you later, darling.
I have to go tell Alvida that Sir Francis wants to see us.
Is everything okay? Would you like to chat?
How do you feel about returning to Tia Freddy? This time as the head of your own crew.
Oh, I am proud and happy to be steering my own ship towards your shores this time. And I promised, didn't I? I had to take you home, whatever it took. But I must admit that the idea of leaving you there and never seeing you again saddens me. You've been through so many adventures.
Don't be sad. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Our bond has become too strong to be broken. You'll come back to see us on our island, and I'll show you some of my favorite spots.
I would really like that. You know, you really are unique. You always know how to remove my doubts and worries and offer me new perspectives.
I won't bother you any longer.
Don't worry. It's always a pleasure talking to you. prepare to disembark. We've arrived at our destination. The journey to Al Sad and back will take a few days, even under the best of circumstances. We'll just have to be patient until Sir Francis is back.
I'm sure we'll find something to do in the meantime.
It's a nice trick you got there, buddy. I would love to know how that works. That looks painful for the die.
I'm happy to see you again.
The pleasure is ours, Your Excellence. Where is Zerrin? Should we wait for her?
I'm sure she'll be here soon. How have you been?
Busy. We sail for Tirfradi soon.
Indeed. Wonderful. What did I miss while I was in Al Sad?
How did it go? Did you present our proof of Kurnaz's plot to the Assembly?
Yes, and they were appalled. But they are still debating the best way to respond. It might be weeks before they take a decision. It could come too late.
You told us as much, so we've prepared an expedition to warn them.
That won't be enough. You must also take an inoculation to them, to keep them from falling ill. I've spoken with the researchers at the university about this treatment.
The treatment we got on the ship? Why, we lived, but Shader died.
Precisely. The doctors on the continent have a remedy that makes it harmless. Go see Helise. She has everything you'll need to treat your people.
Thank you, Your Excellence. We met people in Peren. Cardinal Pius, Prince de Vesp, the D'Orsay's ambassador.
Be wary of the Father Cardinal. And not just because our countries are at war. He's a dangerous man.
The Prince agreed to finance our journey in exchange for a few services.
You must be impatient to see your island again.
When the General attacked Esquiara, a sage performed the protection ritual. She turned into a giant creature. We called them Guardians. We discovered what had become of her. She'd been captured, taken to a secret cave.
Intriguing.
The General had his scientists cut her apart to study her. The people we freed told us scientists had been torturing a prisoner.
How abhorrent. Do you know what they planned?
They took her to a place near the border between the Congregation and Dutton. She was to attack the Empire. My people and the Congregation would be blamed.
By Her Majesty's grace.
We killed the Guardian. Their camp was destroyed.
The Imperial Ambassador was with us. She saw it all.
If he had succeeded, the continent would have been plunged into chaos. Good
Right
thing you
sign,
stopped
right
it.
sign.
I'll have our informants listen for reports of giant creatures.
We should get going.
My, Time seems to fly when speaking with you. I'm a bit concerned that Zeren still isn't here.
Do you think she's in trouble?
That is a possibility.
Get your hands off me, you brutes! Bit of action.
Thank you. They nearly killed me.
I'm relieved to see you are well, Zeren. Please, come inside. We have matters to discuss.
Hold on a second. One of these mercenaries was careless enough to carry his orders with him.
Let me see that. Indeed. There appears to be a price on your head, my dear Lady Zeren. Someone knew we were to meet in secret.
That's impossible. How could anyone have known about this?
I took the utmost precaution in regards to this meeting. Not even the embassy was aware of it.
This altercation is sure to draw unwanted attention. If someone wants me dead, it's too risky for me to stay here. I'm very sorry, but I have to go. I'll try to get to the bottom of this.
I understand. I also would like to know where this contract came from. Goodbye, milady. I believe now is a good time to bid you farewell also. Thank you for coming, my friends. Now, I must get back to my work.
It was nice to speak with you, Sir Francis, as always. May the winds ever guard you.
I'm still thinking about the orders we found on the soldier's body. Something doesn't smell right. Aren't you even the slightest bit curious?
I agree it's strange, but we don't have time for that right now. Our priority has to be the vaccines. Hello.
Hello, everyone. How can we help you?
Sir Francis told us you could help us take a remedy for smallpox back to our people on Tiafredi to protect them from Kurnaz's plan.
Yes, he spoke to me. I've prepared a batch of vaccine samples you can replicate and use to inoculate your people. The university has agreed to allow me to teach you how.
Will this keep our people from dying from this illness?
Yes. If you're able to inoculate enough of the population, your people will be able to fight off the infection. You'll need to teach others how to perform the technique I'm going to teach you, and you must ensure that your people accept this remedy.
I'm sure we'll be able to. This remedy isn't that different from some of our rituals. They'll accept it.
Come. I'll show you how it's done. I'm impressed. You really seem to have mastered the technique. You'll have no trouble teaching others how to perform these inoculations.
It's not really that different from the remedies our people use. The only thing that changes is the tools that are employed.
That's right. I'd almost forgotten you're a healer yourself. In any case, have no fear. I'll have the vaccine samples delivered to your ship as soon as possible.
Thank you, Alice, from the bottom of my heart. You're living proof that not all Renoixe are bad. We'll leave you to your research.
Goodbye. Please feel free to come back.
Here we are, off the coast of the proud cities of the Congregation.
Hello. Are you the person who was to join us on our trip to Tiafredi?
Indeed. I shall be in charge of the goods on your ship, and selling them once we arrive on your island. The Prince de Vespe made sure that we had all the necessary authorizations and funding. We can leave as soon as you are ready. Remember, The trip is very long. I suggest you finish any business you may have here before leaving.
We're ready to set sail.
In that case, let's get to the port as soon as possible.
What is it, Nilan? I thought you would be happy to return to dear Freddy.
I must leave you here. You know that I would like to see our island again. But you've seen the tragic situation our people are confronted with in these lands. I must stay here with them.
Would you like us to remain here a little longer?
No, and you know that's not possible. Your mission cannot be delayed any longer. You must warn our people of the lurking danger. Go, bring this vaccine to the Tiarna and our chief. We shall meet again, if the winds are in our favor.
Wa'awil Nilan.
I feel bad now I ain't got my girl on no clothes. She ain't got no armor on. She just out here looking real po. Got to be more careful. Well, now that he's gone, I am going to have to pick a different character to run with me. Let me see, do I want the tank?
Dear Freddy!
Oh, the shape of your island is instantly
I
recognizable.
really don't want to take Buddy because he's one of the reasons one of the people are dead, so I'm gonna leave him here. Let's get her on some clothes and some weapons. That'll be best. Because I don't want to take Buddy either. He'll be fine, but it's gonna be me, the homie, her, and maybe Foster, but I think Foster's gonna possibly betray me again. This season's decision. Did that mother lover take my necklace with him? I'm gonna fight Nolan. He literally took my other necklace with him that I made. You some snitch. Fine. And then I could take hers off. Alright, let's give everybody skills up. Max us out. Let's go do this dang thing. Now I need... Ooh. That's nice. I feel like we're gonna need a little bit of that. They got poison on that one. Let's go ahead and get that curse for that one. Yeah, baby. Alright, I think everybody ready to go. She's about to get wicked.
You seem troubled, my friend. Almost worried. Is something wrong?
The wind that guarded me here forgot to tell me that my land had changed so much.
Stop where you are!
What are you doing here? This is Bridge Alliance territory and foreigners are subject to strict controls.
I'm not a foreigner. I was born on this island and my village is close by.
I don't care. These lands no longer belong to you. Alliance lands, Alliance rules.
And any attempted smuggling will be severely punished.
Please, let me put these fools in their place. It's been far too long since I've been able to exercise my talents.
Sybil, if you please. I think I might lose my temper.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sybil de Vespe, and I've been sent by the merchant congregation to trade goods at your trading post. We obviously have all the necessary authorizations, we've signed all the forms and greased the palms of all the officials. The princes of the congregation themselves are the ones organizing this expedition, so it would be very ill-advised for you to stand in our way.
Okay, but...
Our hold is full. You should go and help the dock workers. The ship's not going to empty itself. Now, if you don't mind...
Yes, of course, madam.
Yes, sir. Got that pool. Got that pool. Alright, let's go see what happened at home. Because I got a feeling it's gonna hit the fan severely. Because we don't know how long we've been gone. Because we've been frolicking for a minute. I left when I was like a level 5 and I'm on level... Let's see, 34? So, a lot probably has changed since I've been gone. A lot. Let's see if the captain's still here.
Come back later. This isn't a good time. Sorry, I can't talk now. I've got too much to do.
Oh yeah, it definitely got there because he was never outside. He was always up here in his building. I probably can't even enter anymore. The doctor probably not even in here either. Can you tell me what happened, Doc? Are you gonna be tightened up too?
Doctor. You again. What do you want from me?
Ugh.
I'll leave you your work.
Goodbye.
As I'm going. Oh, him being home is going to be looking horrible. I'm going to be in my feelings.
This is odd. Where is everyone? We should go to the chief's house. Maybe they're gathered there.
All the trees look dead, ain't nothing alive no more. How? That chief's up there. Let's see everybody else's house first. I wonder if the homie's still over here. He'll probably tell me exactly what happened.
Is anyone here? Good. This is really strange. There's usually at least one visitor here. Vatir! My mother is obviously not at home. Maybe they've organized a great hunt. I hope it's something like that. I have to admit I'm worried. Chief Minan! Brigade! I'd hoped they'd all be here together. But there's no one. I remember that some were suggesting that we should leave the lake because of the Alliance. Perhaps that's what they did in the end.
We should go and ask the people living in the fort. They'll be able to tell us where your folk went.
You? I'll be. I wasn't expecting that. The entire world thought you were dead. What are you doing here? What do you want?
Answers. We went to my village and we found it deserted. What happened there?
The priest of your village was found dead, and several young folk had disappeared, including you.
All of that to carry out despicable experiments to learn how to better eliminate their people.
If you say so.
I can vouch for that, but do continue.
Minan, a man who I held in great esteem, came to the fort demanding reparations. He was furious and worried. Alas, one of my soldiers disobeyed my orders and killed him. I believe that's what motivated your people to leave the region. They couldn't stay here any longer with the river pollution and everything else.
Why did this soldier kill Mina? He was a good man, and if my memory serves me, he took you for a friend.
I know, and believe me, I'm still upset about what happened that day. That should have never happened.
Do you know where the other villagers went?
According to my sentinels, they were headed south. If you want to find them, that's the direction you should be taking.
The Alliance demonstrates once again that they are nothing more than greedy belligerents. But what else is new? I must find my people. Goodbye, Captain. Dear Maluktos, close my ways.
Now, the Malakor.
I just...
No Malakor.
I can't help but cling to the hope of seeing my mother alive again.
That's only natural. Forgive me if this is a painful subject. But what about your father?
He died while hunting. Killed by a mad beast when I was a child. My mother was never the same after that.
Knights say you are not welcome here.
Wait a minute.
I know that face. Kadal? You don't recognize me?
You know this is Kadal?
I can't believe it. What are you doing here? And with these foreigners? Everyone thought you were dead.
We came here to find my people, but also to warn them and to bring them a remedy. Friends who are here with me helped me get this far and survive the continent. Without them, I would still be rotting in a jail.
I know a few people who are going to be really surprised to see you. Enter. You need to go and see our chief. Her house is on the left. Thank you, Kadal. It's great to see you again.
And I was even angry at the Renoise. But where are Nilan and Sheda?
Sheda has returned to the source of all spirits. As for Nilan, he preferred to remain on the continent.
Sheda wacht. Klebanode beneden. Come now, let us go inside. It will be quieter, especially if we must speak this tongue. We have so much to catch up on.
You know, when I saw the state our village was in, I thought I had lost you.
I'm a warrior, and I was so angry after you disappeared. All my melancholy was gone, only rage remained. I brought all the survivors here, and we created this new clan. A clan for those who refused the domination of the Lions.
Forgive me for not introducing him to my friend. Without them, I would probably still be imprisoned over there. Or dead. Alvida served on the ship that carried us away. Not only did she help us, she was the one who arranged our escape.
Madam, my guilt wronged your people, and I will do everything in my power to make amends for it. I will always do my best to help your child.
Sybil comes from a noble family in a nation of merchants. She's the one who rescued us from prison.
Madam, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance. I was happy to do your son this tiny favor. He's a very special person.
Sophia is the cartographer. She's a lion, but she's very different from the ones here. And she's proven that to us on many occasions.
Madam, I know how the Alliance has made you suffer. As long as I live, I will fight against those of my people who have done this to you.
If my child considers you to be friends, you are welcome here. If you have helped my child, you are my friends as well. I'm so happy to have found you again. Today, that's all that matters to me.
Me too, Mother. But that's not the only reason I came back. I also have to warn you.
Warn me? About what?
When we were on the continent, we learned that the group within the Alliance was planning to eradicate our people.
How? If they're counting on their weapons, it won't be enough. We know this island better than they do, and we will defend it to the end.
I know that. But unfortunately, the method they intend to use cannot be defeated by our warriors, however brave. On the boat, shortly after our capture, Nilan and I underwent what we thought was a strange ritual. But Sheda did not. Not long afterwards, we watched her die of a terrible and unknown illness that spared us.
I'm sorry. I know how much you love your friend,
Without knowing it, we were the subject of an experiment designed to prove a theory they had. That our people are very susceptible to this disease. It spreads very easily and would wipe us all out. Not just children and old people, but warriors as well. And in a very short time. In order to get a few servants, the lions would simply have to use the remedy on those willing to submit to them.
They have no honor. Who gets rid of their enemies like that?
That's why we decided to understand and learn the ritual that protected us on the boat. The scholars on the continent call it an inoculation or vaccine. We brought back enough to protect the whole island. But we're going to need the help of all the Donegada in all the villages to use it.
I'll see that the word gets out. Don't worry. I'll tell all the chiefs what our enemies have planned. Meanwhile, you should go and explain this protective ritual to the Donegada in the camp. They'll start using it right away.
I'd also like to speak to the Tierna Harp about this. To warn her and seek her advice. Do you know where she is?
I know she's preparing a ritual for our dead. Go see the Donegada first and then come back here. I'll tell you where to find her then.
What happened in the village? When we arrived, I couldn't find anyone. I was so worried.
You know our village was already weakened. Our river was full of poison. We could no longer fish. And there was a lack of game. Then we discovered Toffland's body and understood that you had been kidnapped. Nina went to the fort to talk to the captain. When a soldier killed him, despite the apologies given by the people at the fort, we understood that we could no longer stay. This sacred place, this gift of the great fish, had been taken from us by foreigners. We had to find a new refuge.
What is this place?
It is called Gidensen, the ruins of the first bastion. It's easily defendable. That's why we originally came here. I'm not a Donegad, but I've been told a few stories about this place, and I understood that it's also an important symbol. It used to be home to the people of the sea, and it's here that our people achieved their greatest victory against them. It was the perfect place to build our camp. May En Fremen offer us the same destiny as our ancestors.
I must leave.
Of course. But come back to see me. I've missed you so.
Morten! Cinna! It's good to see you again. You no longer show any signs of poison. It's wonderful.
And it's thanks to you and the remedy you brought us.
It's also thanks to Toffland's care.
We miss him every day. He was a good man. But that was another time. A time that no longer exists. Things have changed so much since then. Since we left the Geshbar, we've lost our shining scales and become Donea Exregal. We've lost our peace and quiet, but we won't let foreigners push us around and chase us away.
I understand. Take care of yourselves.
Farewell, Donegad.
The Kurnaz are set to trade with the foreigners. They are traitors to our island. Your mothers are a very brave woman. You must be so proud of her.
Leon. Indeed. I am so happy to see you.
You come with strange company, but you are alive. Seeing you gives us some hope.
Where are Milan and especially Sheda? Why are they not with you?
Nilan stayed on the continent, but Sheda... I'm sorry to inform you. She died on the ship that stole us from our homeland.
No. My poor little child. So brave and full of life. Why?
The foreigners that took us wanted to perform experiments on us. They exposed us to a sickness unknown to our people. We survived, but Sheda was taken by it. We only understood their plan later. It is our entire people that they wish to eradicate. And so we brought back a remedy, so that no one might suffer the same fate as your daughter.
You have not changed. You are still devoted to Negan. That my Sheda admires so much.
May the earth hold you up always. If you would not mind, we would like to be alone now.
You should leave with your friends.
Slana, Morrigan, I am so happy to see that you have recovered.
We are also happy to see you again. I have heard that you have brought us a remedy?
Yes, in a way, but this remedy takes effect before you are affected by the sickness. It is more like a ritual of protection, if you prefer. But it must be performed on all of us. The sickness that it shields us from has already taken Sheda and certainly many other islanders.
I will help the clan's Donigada spread the news throughout the island. I promise this in memory of our friend. And also because it is what my father would have wanted.
Your father was the best of masters. I miss him greatly.
We all miss him. He was a good man.
Everything happened so quickly during our capture that we did not have the time to honor his memory.
I would like to train in the wooden. You would serve me well on the hunt.
Hello? Are you the Donega of the Donea X-Regal?
Yes, and you must be the child who returned. I was told that some call you Vreed and Ger.
Many words have been spoken about you, and of your missing master, and of your friend, Nilan. We would be happy to have you by our side to protect and guide our clan. Do you have any news for us? We were black algs before joining this new clan.
We suffered greatly from the raids, just as the Shining Scales did.
It's been said that they took our people to the continent, and that you were also there. Did you see any of them?
We crossed paths with many islanders there, including some from your clan. Nilan stayed with them to help. I returned not only to reunite with my clan, but also to bring a remedy for all our people. Certain Renaigse, lions, want to eliminate all of us using a terrible sickness that kills in only a few days. It spreads very easily, through ordinary cloth that has been in contact with someone sick.
That is horrible. Can't they fight honorably?
Some of them can, but these lions want to spare themselves the trouble of bloodshed.
You said that you brought back a remedy.
Yes, it is more like a protective ritual. It requires certain ingredients that we brought with us. I will teach you how to duplicate it because there won't be enough. I will perform this ritual on you, then you will need to perform it on others in turn, so that everyone will be protected.
And so now we are protected. This ritual is not overly complex.
The ingredients may be more difficult to find, but do not worry. We will make them.
Thank you. Be sure to spread the message to all the Donegada as quickly as possible.
It will be done. We are protecting our people thanks to you. Have you already spoken to Mev?
Yes. You should speak to her as well. Her voice carries far on the island.
I will go and find her. Thank you.
You're breathing there. I heard a lot about you. You have very strange friends. My child, every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
We gave the Donegada the ingredients and explained the method. Hopefully everyone on the island will be protected soon.
You're a great Donegad, my son. I'm so proud of you. Despite everything you've gone through, you still look after your people.
I'm just doing what I was taught. Look after our land and our people, as Merv and Toflan showed me.
Mev has finished gathering the ingredients for her ritual. She is now in the cave not far from the village, by the waterfall. So many of our people have died. She wanted to honor them and make sure they were returned to the earth. She told me that this would help you find her. The hen ab Kennedablad, or Clevanidao Arehawealam, Frag Kondawed and Oide. She also left me this seed, saying that you would need it.
Thanks, Mother. I must leave you for now.
Of course, but come back to see me. I've missed you so. To go on train. See you later.
According to the indications given by my mother, that's where we'll find Mev. Here, Nahar. I need to figure out how to open this door. Here's the word earth. This stone bears the symbol of fire.
Fascinating. I thought you people were unfamiliar with writing.
That's true. It's not writing in the sense that you understand it. But the stone may be inscribed with symbols in our sacred language that only the Donegal are able to understand. Water has been inscribed here. This stone bears the word wind. This stone is dedicated to life. The word death is inscribed on this stone. This stone is dedicated to life.
From the river, the flowers born, cradled by the wind, for the fire. So river, life, wind, fire.
This stone bears the symbol of fire. Here's the word earth. Water has been inscribed here. Water has been inscribed here. This stone bears the word wind.
River, born, wind, fire.
This stone is dedicated to life.
Incredible. The door has opened. The design of your sacred site reminds me of the Astrian civilization, while still remaining specific to your lands.
Now please excuse me, this is a sacred place. I must continue on by myself. Adir lahar. Aidumer arenaikse abeldumer wawidir. Sag adreg du.
Estag, toig, torres medaregu sadedman, radidame seva. Why would I lose down? Avatir, atoyament da viem da nesenesem. Atoya vreda farnasper. Da vaus tirto.
Ande vaus tirto.
Ande vaus tirto. Dogom bior genesita gefriur caerum ket.
Ex reiudon ket.
Es quota rebem monei. Ades cor. te orid. Doid muerte, nasanken andauscanti e marui, sanestradidor. I see that you still enjoy the company of foreigners, while our people pay dearly the price of their arrival to our island.
I am sorry, dear Nahar, but these are my friends. They are not like the other knights.
I hope so. What happened to the apprentice and the warrior?
Nilan stayed on the continent to take care of our people that are stranded there. As for Sheda,
I sense your pain. She's dead, isn't she? On the Vorstirsty.
yes. She was taken by a terrible sickness that we do not know here.
Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
There is a group of lions on the continent, led by a man who dreams of becoming emperor. A sort of chief of many nations. This man will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. And he believes that he will obtain what he wants by eradicating our people in order to claim victory for himself. He wants to use the sickness that killed Sheda for this. It's partly for that reason that I returned as soon as I could, to warn you, and to bring back a remedy with me. Or more precisely, a protective ritual.
You have done well. I am happy that my teachings went with you. Despite what you suffered, you taught first to protect your people. We will help you teach this protective ritual to all the villages of the island, to stop this man from eliminating our people. But if he is as ambitious as you say, then he will certainly think up a new plan.
I would also appreciate your advice on another subject. We were all witness to the brutal awakening of a guardian on the continent. The chief of a clan of refugees from our island attempted to bond with the lands to defend her own, but she transformed immediately and entered into a terrible rage, attacking both her own people and her enemies indiscriminately.
The spirit of the continent must be full of anger. It must feel betrayed, and demonstrates this sentiment through its guardians.
This is what we thought as well. But this metamorphosis was seen by Kurnaz, the chief of the lions who dreams of becoming emperor over all. And he slew the guardian that we saw and started performing experiments in order to create more, forcing our people to bond with the land. He seemed to want to use these guardians for his war, and blame our people for all the destruction he would wreak.
The Guardians are emanations of the protectors of the earth, not weapons to be used against others in battle. And our people could become the target of all of the nations on the continent if they accuse us of the destruction. What you're telling me is troublesome, Brithinger. I'm afraid that you must return to those faraway lands to stop this man from making us a part of his war. You must try to discover his plans in order to foil them, and you must enter into communion with the continent, since this man plans on using its powers in his war.
Would I be in danger of transforming as well?
Do not bond to the continent under any circumstance. It is too powerful and too furious. But using a variation of the ritual of the Anatella sphere on the remains of one of these guardians, you should be able to feel what they felt. You must go to the place where the guardian was transformed to do this. You must pour this potion on a part of its body. Then drink an infusion that you must make with these herbs to enter a trance. For a few moments, you will commune with the spirit of this distant oil. And what it will teach you could save us all.
Thank you, Mev. Thank you for this counsel.
I know I am asking a great deal from you. Returning to this continent
After having found a way back here must be hard. But I believe that the survival of our people depends on it. Try to find your friend Nilan as well. You will need his help in order to accomplish all of these things. And he can help you with the ritual. I also am afraid that if left on his own, he might fall prey to his tempestuous temperament. Go, Fridinger. And it is I who thanks you.
My child, every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
I've come to say goodbye, Mother.
But why? Why don't you stay here? Your friends can stay if they want.
They've given me a mission that I can only fulfill over there. The only way to save our people is by going back.
But you've already brought us the remedy. Isn't that enough?
There's a very dangerous man over there, Mother. Someone who wants to use us to conquer the continent. If we let him do that, our people both here and there will be in great danger. And the remedy won't help.
My child, my heart bleeds to lose you again. but I am also filled with pride. Go then. Save us all. Defeat this man and come home to me. I promise to protect our island in your absence.
Goodbye, Mother. Ankarad, Karnak, I am happy to find you in good health.
To see you has filled our hearts with hope.
But
I am proud not to find Shader and our son in your company.
What has happened to our child and to our friend?
I can reassure you that Milan is doing well and takes his role as Donegan very seriously. We met a great many other islanders over on the continent. They were lost and treated poorly. Milan decided to stay with them to help and protect them.
I would have preferred that he return. There has been so much suffering here, and we would have liked to have him beside us.
Karnak, you know how much I miss our son. But I am proud of the decision he has taken, and you should be as well.
And Shader, has she decided to stay with him?
Alas, no. Shader died on the ship that took us from our home. She was taken by an unknown sickness that now threatens all of us.
Tirce, the poor little soul.
She was my best student, the bravest but also the wisest. How sad to hear this.
If you return to the continent, I ask you to give this bow to our son. I made it specially for him.
And tell him to come back to us. We are in need of him. A drag dead.
My friend, is there anything?
I won't.
Don't worry.
You're back. Did you want to return to the mainland? I should have thought that you would wish to stay here, with your people.
Alas, I have a new mission to fulfill on the mainland before I can come home for good.
I understand. We sold all the goods we brought, and the holds are full of exotic items produced on your island. So we can leave whenever you want. But make sure you finish what you had to do here first.
We are ready to return to Kakan.
In that case, let's go. My belongings are already on board.
Oh man, I didn't know my girl wanted to do a mission. Dang it, Bobby.
I can't believe that arrogant Kurnaz had the impudence to conduct his little experiments in High Prairie. On our land. If that wretch thinks that our neutrality will prevent us from retaliating, he is sorely mistaken, I assure you.
Good boy.
See you later, darling.
I'm glad you came to see me. I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
After what happened in High Prairie, I asked some of my contacts to help me locate Eisenach.
Don't you think it's time you turned the page? Your family is safe in Yuxantis now.
You were right to keep me from chasing after him at the time, but he'll never let me be. He'll keep coming after me, just like he's been doing for all these years. He won't stop until he's had his revenge. It's high time I stopped hiding and faced this man, if only to tell him what a piece of absolute shit his son was.
I understand. Did your contacts tell you where to find him?
No. It seems that after the fight he decided to lay low, but they did pick up a trace of one of the soldiers under his command. Apparently, she's often seen enjoying a pint with her friends near the big clock in Peren. She's sure to know where we can find her commanding officer. You've already helped me so much. Without you, I don't know if I'd have any living relatives left. I'd like to ask you for one more favor. I'd like to ask you to come with me to question this soldier. Then help me find Eisenach. What do you say?
With everything that's happened,
After what happened in High Prairie...
Don't you think it's...
It's No, about... What do you...
Idle.
Of course. We'll talk about it. Thank you again. And I hope you're not too worried about traveling with a murderer.
We'll talk later.
I'll always be here if you need me.
So, how do you feel? You must be happy to have seen your shores again, and relieved to have found your mother. I'm sorry you had to leave so quickly.
What?
Don't worry.
Concerning Nilan, it's possible that I'll be able to learn where he is.
Discovering your island was a wonderful experience. I regret that we were there for such a short time. I know that there are already enough people from the Alliance there, but I hope to get the chance to go back and get to know them better.
I need to...
Of course.
I'm sorry we couldn't stay in Tir Fredi longer. Some say that it's where Saint Matthias went when he left the mainland. I wish I could have immersed myself in his holiness. It's my pleasure. I just received a message from one of my contacts in Tynea. I asked him to keep an eye on Nilan.
Really? Why did you do that?
I didn't want to spy on him, but I was afraid that something might happen to him. He can be a little impetuous. My contact lost all trace of him rather quickly in any case. That said, he heard talk of several attacks by a large group of islanders on caravans headed to the capital. They all took place in the area of Keldarg, an arid region to the north of Alima. He thinks that a number of islander refugees and escaped slaves are hiding there, and that Nilan could be with them too.
Thank you for informing me. I would have preferred you not having him watched without his permission, even if the information from your contact could help us find him.
I know. If you like, I'll present my apologies when we see him again. That said, I think our priority should be to learn what Kurnaz has been up to in our absence. I doubt that he's just been waiting patiently while we've been doing our best to put an end to his plans to eradicate your people.
These are the arid shores of Tynea.
Well, are you ready to go with me to
You're right. We need to end this once and for all. We'll talk later.
I'll always be here if you need.
It feels like it was just yesterday when we left, but this city seems to have already changed. And not in a good way, I'm afraid. It's buzzing with guards, and you can feel the tension in the air. We need to be cautious and discreet.
Forgive me if I join you, but what you're about to say interests me too much to stand aside.
Don't like the fact that she's here and I did not ask her to be, and she was already spying on an island. This is going to be fascinating. I do thank her for what she told me though, because without her I wouldn't have all my skills, so came for something.
You. I never thought I would see you again, friends. I assumed you had returned to your homes, far from the folly that shadows us all here.
The folly? What are you talking about?
Let's just say that things are not moving uphill. The General Kurnaz and his faction are more and more popular. He said a few populist speeches of note, pamphlets are circulating, and posters postulating that an empire is the solution to all problems. Of course, the majority of intellectuals and savants disagree with that conjecture, but the population is adhering to the proposition. This has allowed him to impose to the Sopharks a certain number of changes. Soldiers are everywhere, you must have noticed.
Yes, we saw them. And it is very troublesome. I never thought I would see Alima follow Kurnaz this easily.
It's because our Diar Nahar the mistress of all knowledge of my people, had foreseen such a possibility that we have returned. Has the Council of Al-Sad not tried to return to a semblance of order?
Alas, they haven't. Kurnaz was able to win a few battles against Dutan, and in doing so garnered support from partisans of his ideology. As for the others, they've demonstrated a gullibility that is disconcerting. They do not see the danger that he represents despite my warnings. Alongside other guilty parties, your people is often listed among them, which has made them less sensitive to the horrors the General has in store.
And are you aware of his new plan to instate his empire?
Alas, I am not. Though he's gained influence, he's far from achieving his goals if he continues with his current methods. Knowing him, he certainly has something in mind. But unless we were to go and spy on him, I don't know how we could guess his next steps.
That's an idea. Why not go and spy on him? Do we know where he is right now?
He is not easy to pin down. He changes his place of residence nearly every day, and is never seen without a large escort of soldiers. However...
Yes? Are you getting an idea?
I learned that the General is organizing a meeting in his residence tonight. He hardly ever holds such meetings, but he must need to reassure his influence supporters. His residency is found in the military borough, not far from the prisons. But I need to warn you, it won't be easy to get in.
I'll come with you. I don't want to miss an occasion to discover what the General is cooking up.
Once again, be extremely careful. If you're caught, I won't be able to do anything for you. And it would only help Kurnaz convince the population of the danger you represent.
We will do everything to remain discreet, you can be sure.
I hate having to stoop to espionage, but I fear that we have no other choice. Do you have anything else you would like to discuss?
Thank you for having us. We're leaving.
It was a pleasure.
May the Enlightened forgive me, but when I think of men like Kurnaz and his scientists, I sometimes doubt his goodness. They're truly willing to do anything to rule, including inflicting torture and carrying out the most horrific rituals. Fortunately, we were able to put an end to their plans.
I don't like that she's here, but I'm going to need her for her stealth abilities. So I might have to change out civil for her, but then I lose my diplomatic, so I might have to change out my captain. Eesh, but she's going to come in handy because she got pulled here too. So the only one who really ain't used to me is Ludwig, but I've already took a mission with him. Flick! God dang it, Bobby.
See you later.
It's my pleasure.
That Kurnaz is a paranoid madman. His house has more guards than the prison.
Let's not dally here for too long. We don't want to be spotted. Look, that's Mikhail, the servant that we ran across in the market who was looking for her mistress's necklace.
Believe me, if anyone knows how to enter a place discreetly, it would be the domestic help that works there. Let's go talk to her.
Mikhail? Is it really you?
Oh, I did think I recognized you. It's been a very long time. How are you?
Well, thank you. Forgive me for being curious, but do you work in this residence?
In fact, I do. Would you mind talking as we walk along the road? I don't want to be accused of idling on the job. I have several shopping errands. Tonight the master is home, and he has invited several important people.
We'll follow you.
I'm sorry to have dragged you all the way over here, but the guards are nervous, and I'd prefer to stay out of sight of their inquisitive stares.
You mentioned your master. Who are you speaking about?
The General Kurnaz, of course. Ordinarily, he is always running with her tither, but he decided to stay here tonight. It's the new post that I found after... Well, you do remember. I'm not complaining. It's a very good house. I haven't forgotten what you did for me, you know. If you need anything at all, no matter what...
Well, since you bring it up, we are in fact looking for some information.
I'm all ears. I'll do what I can to help you.
We need to get inside the villa without entering by the front door. Would you know how we could go about it?
Oh, well, there isn't an entry for the servants, if that's what you're thinking of. There is only the main door. But wait! There has been some work going on the outside walls that collapsed. You could get in through there. Normally the wall isn't accessible, but the workers use a ladder that they put away at night. It just so happens that I know one of them. Rather well, in fact. If you really need to get in there, I could ask him to leave the ladder out tonight. What do you say?
That would be perfect. Do you know if the General is staying for a long time in his home?
No one's told me that, but he never stays for very long. If you want to have a word with him, you'd do best to talk to him today.
What can you tell us about the security inside?
Oh, it's every bit as robust as at the door. This is a veritable fortress when the General is in residence.
Would they let us through if we were dressed up as you are dressed?
Yes, I suppose. But you should tell them that you've been hired for today's reception, because they know all the personnel of the house.
Thank you very much, Mikhail. Your help is immeasurable.
Don't worry. The ladder will be there tonight. Now I need to run. I have much shopping to do. The mistress is kind, but if I'm not back soon, she's gonna kill me.
Goodbye, Mikhail.
Are you lost? I've got to head round to the alchemist's. He's preparing a decoction for my asthma.
you doing over there? You've got no business being here.
Excuse me, we must have gotten lost. We're here to help out with the General's reception.
Ah, yeah, well, you are indeed quite lost. You need to hurry. You're gonna be needed inside.
Yes, sir. We're headed there now.
Those imbeciles don't understand anything. They quibble as our country mires itself in a war without end. Only a powerful empire could crush Thélème and bring us the peace and prosperity we all dream of. These diplomats and scholars blather on and on about sovereignty when they risk being swept away by the enemy. But I shall persuade them otherwise. My war monsters will give them new perspective. Once they've seen the power these beasts provide, the victories served on a platter, they will bend. Imagine all the nations of the continent, as well as Teofredi, finally united under a single banner.
May the Enlightened guide my hand.
Ha! No! Die! I will not let you enslave my nation!
What have we here? If it isn't your friend, Zerin, the Thélème spy. She's not alone. Arrest her accomplices.
They're fleeing through the garden! After them!
I see him! Over here!
Don't let them get away!
That she was up to something. She was too eager to join our mission.
Why wouldn't hit yourself over the head? Fausta has been hoping for an opportunity like this for a while now. She wants to protect her country so badly that she sacrificed her freedom for it. Now, it's up to us to get her out of there.
Look, a trapdoor. It must lead us close to the Grand Bazaar. We should go through here.
Well, well. A Teofredi savage and a hodgepodge band of misfits. I've heard talk about you. I'm quite happy to make your acquaintance. And even happier to know that you'll soon be rotting in a jail with your friend, that spy from Thélème.
Blah, 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 I'm so mean. Well, let's do away with this imbecile and be off.
Yes. To arms!
Intruders! Watch out!
Let's show them what we're made of!
It's the last trial. We're nearly there. The exit from this cursed neighborhood isn't far.
I was starting to fear we wouldn't be able to make it back to the ship.
Thank you, Fausta. What got a hold of her? I too wanted to kill that frogwort, but I didn't put everyone in danger to do it.
I hope she is still alive.
She certainly is, but her incarceration will be trying. Kurnaz is going to want to interrogate her, and I fear that his methods will be brutal.
Do you have an idea where she might be being kept?
In the prison, which I believe you're already familiar with.
It's the only adequate place for holding someone in the city. She'll be in quarters that are far more guarded than the ones you were in.
We're going to have to plan another escape, while the entire city is already on our heels. How are we gonna do this?
Come now, Alvi. Don't cry defeat. You know that I'm rather gifted in this domain. I've already proven myself, haven't I? I am certain that we can sneak our little brainless favorite out of these jails, no matter how protected they are. Just give me some time to think.
We're all going to need to think this through. About this and all we've learned. Despite our intervention in the ruins at High Prairie, Kurnaz has not abandoned his plans to use guardians in his war.
Speaking about that, shouldn't we go and find Neelan? We're one man down, and we're going to need all the help we can get.
Fausta said that he could be found in the region of Kel Dag. It's not too far from here.
I need to perform the ritual that Mev spoke to me about. She said that it could help us understand the continent and counter Kurnaz's plans.
Wherever you decide to go, we'll follow you. The Constantia, her crew, and I. You need only tell us a destination.
Let's get to work.
Oh, by the Tempest. I can't believe Fausta would do that to us. Why on earth did she suddenly decide to go and try to play assassin? We're gonna go after her, right? At sea, we don't abandon a ship in distress.
I won't bother.
Don't worry.
That poor child. Why did she have to try such a stupid thing? Kurnaz is so well protected, she had no chance. I hope we'll get her out of jail as fast as possible. I dare not imagine what they must be doing to her.
I need to go.
Of course.
I hope Fausta can hang on until we come to her rescue. The General will do everything he can to break her.
I must be...
I understand.
I have everything Mev told me was required to successfully perform the Anatella's fair. Fausta told me that Nilan could be found in the region of Keldark. Do you know where that is?
It's not very far from here. If one goes northward when leaving the suburbs of Alima.
You must be in a hurry to find your childhood friend. And also a little worried about him, I suppose. He is such a hothead.
To be honest, I don't know. We've grown apart, him and I. I ask myself sometimes if we still even understand each other.
Look over there. It looks like a small group is making their way towards the ruins. And judging from their dress, I'd say they're your countrymen.
Should we follow them?
The group that we spotted from afar must have climbed up this rope. But we can't use it.
We need to open this door. There must be a passage to the upper floors behind it.
Did you see that large symbol on the floor below? It's like a more complex version of these ones here.
Fire's been lit and the door's open. Well done.
Do you feel this weight? A feeling that the air has become thick and sticky.
No, but I'm not known for my affinity with nature or magic. I would rather refer to your gifts on the subjects. Would you like to take a look at the surrounding area to see what might be causing it?
Look, these passageways are covered in some sort of oily substance. It's been soaked into the earth and seems to be smothering it. These look like mining tunnels. It reminds me of what happened on Tir Fradi. And this place is also polluted. It's everywhere. This site is choking with pollution, and I feel a great presence of corruption. For what reason do my people find themselves here? Some of them must also feel all of this.
Avradiren, Ahiren, Tuig Suisim Neda. Sag Vregandi Renaikse, Oleida Horgines Luchtos, Agasidines Diri, Dani Esa es Radeda Dive Dent. Quano? Skripe de Bloishem an Betrecham Nama. Ene Vervede, Sag, Nas Laue.
Espedani nama vredole luchtom. Farwedas qua hangom.
Na, es vir nilan. Nasientem anadion fregu neudas.
Quenuitoem.
Es kene maru rei deis. Amaloidem anamandem nama.
Sempen nauidi quesemen.
Som mestra dei, de heberti deis. Vregum seda neis dir, neis enna.
Sovek bineidames kair, enamandem ane kred. Komole voreidames ne sluchto.
Na kred ed, taurebad ad katrog. Eso leg dis lundi dokto. Kleden ilanem.
Hariden ger. Orectus. Na krednem, et olmar.
Han nilan. Es lauen me emberden a welvar squad.
Ole kata garantan renaikse. Bregam evreidachtam da radidau en windjechtem. Did you go home? Did you warn our people of the menace that weighs on our heads?
Yes, do not worry. We were able to inform them and give them the remedy. I also saw the Tierna again, who has given me a new mission. She wants us to put an end to Kurnaz's plans. I heard about the attacks. What did you do while we were gone?
I attempted to unite as many of our people as possible. I was able to convince a great many to join us in the fight against the Loins. We carried out several attacks on caravans, forts as well. We did everything we could to slow the enemy's plans, to give you enough time to take the remedy to our people.
It appears that you have become the chief of this new clan.
My voice is not the steadiest, and it's not always easy to choose the right words. But in spite of this, most of them listen to me, it is true. These people were torn from our island and thrown onto this sick land, treated like beasts. They feel impure and sad, and furious as well. But they know that I am here for them, and will not abandon them. I do not know if I am their chief, but I am their Donegad. That is certain.
You should join us, Nila. We'll need you if we're going to fulfill the mission that Mev gave me.
I thank you, Bridengar. Truly. In spite of all our differences, you are my only link to the life I led before. But I cannot join you. Not now. Come. I need to show you something. You will understand why.
Look. You've decorated this place with symbols of our people, as if it were a place of bonding. I can feel the power of this site. But what are you hoping to do here?
The attacks we've been making up until now are insufficient. This General Kurnaz still threatens our people and our island. The Tierna Hach sensed it as well. She has sent you back here. And the other Renoixe are no better than him. We are very close to Ulima, their corrupted city. We can see it from here.
Don't tell me that you're planning on bonding with this earth to attack their city.
Neelan, you are putting all of your people in danger by leading this attack. You won't be able to get to Kurnaz, and he will use this act of violence to rally those who've up till now defended you.
You are desperately trying to pay for your faults against my people, Olvida. But you can't make me forget what yours are responsible for. Without the notes, without your tall ships, none of this would have come to pass. Our island and our people would be safe. So why should I listen to you? It doesn't matter what you think. My duty is to my people and my lands. I haven't forgotten that. Leave now. I must prepare the ritual.
Nilan, I'm begging you.
Monas to Kariden and Kocher. Frovions. MS Nama Gues Daregu. Quedmens Aridengar. Teget them, Esradei Daharula Medidem. Esadet Mada Nama Dagam Yonkaidem da Daurebi Towigawamen Renaixamen Varnestir.
Na Vrexina Nilan. Esmer.
Esmer ekredem Renaixamen, Namas yes. Snekdent ekrenes garantamen, Everoident amaradi des, Emendent orgines luchtos. Madercanes henesem, Exreut samel satir malinquidement vregu.
Asmeuns gata vegan geleon sienta de dividach oleidir.
Mobinedem lauer crimoderek, Masem ovunomen went gred, Anes linquid de cassur. Esradei da vena odeis da saeniedem da tocomberi agrimoderi.
Navreg ed. Essa tir mor ol es linedau ol sa comesem queni et mendladan. Na sien tas valnedi to sies moilsei.
Esqued rodits, sogna credaued. Oges arulam meno da rego et madi.
Smeon des quies da he digalam jam ambai randi e renoixa da hollei deis luchtom. Nanna ma arlinandi oleia es essa. Sag bine dandi neis hennesem quies moi.
Orlindent niesa. Obinedent neis hennesem kine. Vrectet fors meonem de quod exredu essa. Quid exred nes ig evera toi gauiam quenstem.
Troneg duer. Oradai da neis goreem da degedach en eniedi.
Slatidumer de neis dir quies. Quod siens to comberi que seis samel sa?
Smeundes de hulei neis luchtos jam sientem vredi comolei. Coidandi olei sa ja farber dendent, neudam da chroidident var, ma farwed sa toigau. Coidandi tag niman irmertan ole vorenam begiam berskad.
Es wir. Nas meundu dent.
Es emorkedem. Farwad tapadar to da rego frusumen ja es kavenek drog. Es komen ikbalikad.
Ja. Es kommen mat kom. Koldem elorgem en ulgunem dob arma lochtum.
Radids oleg de he contortam ja baka raid neis dir. Sagna adrex que. Me ja. Es volada hadrigauded. Ta veru neis en navar haskat. Smeunde holeisa jam tege dem olni. Na credzem es ankanam dat arnt.
Na. Nas je hint adregau. Nauit buiet olre naudenes hennesem me. Na cantabeit corda gengu nes diri fradiol mar. Sagradit dam. En nishet heluchton jam veldes esin. Veldes ma toise me doiga.
Ha gwenoi dachtam. Es pronaigent da na velude. Arenen sadem dat. Es samqued fregent satir ag renoig sadat. Bud ent tatoise me doiga o leik.
Ones corrent me eduen. Contabeit dent oridenger. Contabeit dent marag.
Nasra heverde remau et nimum. Echte habertam ded da noidam. Como lei sientem diwedach Kurnazi. For var shed dead, vrek for smeunem de salmerachtam a komfrang ni, vored ni.
Es folad es virto. Es folad da oredinis luchtos cohoil.
Toi ganiloin. Como levre game sed.
would like to go and see our people who are not bonded. I don't want them to think that I abandoned them. Are you well?
How do you think we are, Nilan? When so many of our own walked headlong into pointless death by your doing. You fell back at the last moment. But what do you think happened to all of those who were convinced to follow?
I am sorry. If it takes my entire life to repair the consequences of my madness, I will do it. I promise you that.
What do you plan to do now?
I believe that we'll stay here. We cannot leave this place unguarded. It's far too powerful. And one day, perhaps we will succeed in purifying it, to return to this earth a form of peace.
And I believe that I know what we can do. On Tir Fredi, I was a member of the Beroig Nodas clan. And even if I do not have the strength and wisdom of Dunkas, our Mal, I remember certain purification rituals. However, I do not believe I can do this alone. I am going to need help. Notably, I need help from other members of my clan.
We are going to help you. Aren't we? Your friends in this country should be able to make this possible, no?
We will think on this, and we will try and find a way. Yes.
And what are you going to do?
The Tierna Hark asked me to perform a ritual in order to communicate with the continent without bonding to it. We hope to find a way to foil the plans of Kurnaz, the man threatening our people.
In that case, it's my turn to ask you to be careful. May the earth carry you, always.